Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. We've now entered the rodeo portion of our best sports stories of 2018. And 2 of the last 3 stories on the countdown are from our Cowboys. Number 3 involves a Wyoming guy going for his 2nd Cheyenne Frontier Days championship in a row this summer in saddle bronc riding. And before his short go championship ride, with everything on the line, here's his introduction.
He graduated from Cheyenne East. He is the defending champ of the Frontier Days, Brody Cress, Hillsdale, Wyoming. 83 and a half to tie, 84 to try to take it again.
And if that doesn't get you pumped up to ride some bucking horses, I don't know what will. Brody Cress riding the NFR horse Midnight Cowboy, and this young man turns in a great ride. Remember, he needed 83 and a half points to tie for the lead, 84 to take the outright lead, and guess how many he got? 86 points, and he repeats as Cheyenne Frontier Days champion. For his 3 rides that week, Brody went 88, 78 and a half, and 86 points in the biggest moment. And that win is worth 13 simoleanos. With 3 zeros at the end, that's 13 grand. And to put that repeat championship into perspective, Brody's the first back-to-back saddle bronc champ at Cheyenne Frontier Days since Turk Greeno in 1936. As a kid, Brody volunteered at CFD, and now he's the star.
Yeah, you know, I'm truly blessed to be able to wear this rodeo on my chaps and my vest, or I wouldn't want to represent any other one. In front of a hometown crowd, all the history, you know, I want to win it as many times as I can. You know, Cheyenne's always been my favorite rodeo. I remember sneaking in behind the bucking chutes and we were little kids to be able to watch it. There's not one that compares to it.
What a great moment for Brody Cress and the entire city of Cheyenne. And I'm sure you remember at last year's National Finals Rodeo, Brody won the Average World Championship. What a great cowboy right there. And staying with the pros, Nuggets hosting the San Antonio Spurs tonight, looking for their revenge after losing to the Spurs 2 nights ago. First quarter off the miss, Mason Plumlee diming to Juan Hernan Gomez. And Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, calls a timeout 46 seconds in the game. Then Plumlee again assisting, this time to his fellow big man, Nikola. And then Nikola to Jamal Murray layup. What an unselfish team these Nuggets are. And then, speaking of that, on the break, some people like jelly, but Malik Beasley, he prefers jam. Beautiful lob by Monte Morris. Both of those guys huge in this one. Then later in the second, silly decision to leave Jamal Murray open for a 3. But you know, the Spurs were not going away. Marco Bellinelli to LaMarcus Aldridge on the pick and roll. Watch your head, Mason. Some Spurs fan must have slipped that one into the highlight. Maybe it was Taylor Wirtz from Texas in her college days. Then time winding down in the half, Murray, smart move, banks it in. Nuggets do get their revenge against the Spurs, 102-99, and the Nugs are now 22-11 and back to first place in the West, hosting the Phoenix Suns tomorrow night. And let's check out our younger ballers, some high school boys basketball scores from today. In Star Valley, a non-quadrant game, Evanston beat Star Valley by 15. Then in Gillette, defending state champs Campbell County lost to a team from Washington. And number 1 Cheyenne East and Thunder Basin are still playing their game. And in Sidney, Nebraska, Burns and Laramie lost, but number 5 Torrington beat Superior, Nebraska, proving they're actually the superior ones. And a big game in our girls basketball, Thunder Basin beat the Douglas Bearcats, snapping their 31-game winning streak, guys. So great job by the Douglas girls and great run.
All right, thank you, Carmen. We'll be right back after the break.